Hope you're doing well. Welcome to episode 23. Let's get started. Our first word is armoire, which is a noun that is defined as a large, often ornate wardrobe or cabinet with doors and shelves used for storing clothes, linens, or other items. For example, the antique armoire in the bedroom added a touch of elegance and provided ample storage space for clothing and accessories. Our second word is armor, which is a noun that is defined as protective covering or clothing worn to shield the body from injury or damage, typically made of metal, leather, or other durable materials. For example, the knight wore a suit of shining armor ready to defend himself in the battle against the enemy. Our third word is armored, which is an adjective that is defined as protected or covered with armor, providing additional strength or defense. For example, the tank was heavily armored with reinforced steel plating to withstand enemy attacks. Our fourth word is armory, which is a noun that is defined as a place or facility where weapons, ammunition, and military equipment are stored or maintained. For example, the fortress had an armory in its lower levels, housing an impressive collection of weapons and armor. Our fifth word is armpit, which is a noun that is defined as the hollow area or cavity beneath the junction of the arm and the body, often characterized by hair and sweat glands. For example, she raised her arm to apply deodorant to her armpit, ensuring freshness throughout the day. Our sixth word is arms, which is a noun that is defined as weapons or firearms collectively, or symbols of heraldry or identification associated with a particular family, organization, or country. For example, the soldiers laid down their arms and embraced the idea of peace, ending the long-standing conflict. Our seventh word is army, which is a noun that is defined as a large organized military force, typically consisting of ground troops, vehicles, and support personnel. For example, the army marched in formation, displaying their discipline and unity as they prepared for the upcoming mission. Our eighth word is aroma, which is a noun that is defined as a distinctive and typically pleasant smell or fragrance. For example, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air, enticing everyone in the room with its rich and inviting scent. Our ninth word is aromatic, which is an adjective that is defined as having a strong, pleasant smell or fragrance. For example, the aromatic herbs and spices added a burst of flavor and fragrance to the dish, creating a truly enticing culinary experience. Our 10th word is aromatize, which is a verb that is defined as to give or impart a specific aroma or fragrance to something. For example, the scented candles aromatize the room, creating a relaxing and cozy atmosphere. Our 11th word is arose, which is a verb that is defined as the past tense of arise, meaning to come into existence, being, or notice, to emerge or appear. For example, a sudden opportunity arose and she seized it without hesitation. Our 12th word is around, which is an adverb or a preposition. The adverb is defined as in or to a location or position that is near or surrounding something. The preposition is defined as indicating movement in a circular direction or to a position on the other side of something. An example for the adverb would be, she looked around searching for her lost keys. An example for the preposition would be, the cat jumped around the table, playfully chasing its tail. Our 13th word is arpeggio, which is a noun that is defined as the playing of the notes of a chord in a rapid ascending or descending sequence. For example, the musician skillfully performed a beautiful arpeggio on the piano, impressing the audience with the cascading sounds. Our 14th word is arraign, which is a verb that is defined as to bring a person before a court to answer a criminal charge or to formally accuse someone of a crime. For example, the suspect was arraigned in the courtroom and pleaded not guilty to the charges leveled against him. Our 15th word is arraignment, which is a noun that is defined as the formal process in a court of law where a person is formally charged with a crime and enters a plea. For example, the defendant stood before the judge during the arraignment, listening to the charges being read aloud. Our 16th word is arrange, which is a verb that is defined as to organize, plan, or set up in a particular way, to put things in order. For example, she carefully arranged the flowers in a vase, creating a beautiful centerpiece for the table. Our 17th word is arrangement, which is a noun that is defined as the act of arranging or the state of being arranged, a particular order, organization, or placement of things. For example, the seating arrangement for the event was meticulously planned to ensure a smooth flow and comfortable experience for the attendees. Our 18th word is errant, which is an adjective that is defined as complete or total, without moderation or restraint, notorious or glaring. For example, his errant disregard for the rules resulted in frequent disciplinary actions. Our 19th word is arras, which is a noun that is defined as a tapestry or wall hanging, typically used for decorative purposes or to conceal an area. For example, the Grand Hall was adorned with exquisite arras depicting scenes from ancient legends. Our 20th word is array, which is a noun or a verb. The noun is defined as a large or impressive grouping or collection of things, an orderly arrangement or display. The verb is defined as to arrange or display things in a particular order or pattern, to dress or adorn oneself in a particular way. An example for the noun would be, the boutique showcased an array of designer clothing, attracting fashion enthusiasts from all around. An example for the verb would be, she carefully arrayed the desserts on the table, creating an enticing display for the guests. Our 21st word is arrearage, which is a noun that is defined as the state of being behind or in arrears, especially in terms of payment or obligation. For example, the company faced financial difficulties due to the arrearage of rental payments from several clients. Our 22nd word is arrears, which is a noun that is defined as an amount of money that is owed and has not been paid on time, typically relating to a debt or obligation. For example, the tenant fell into arrears with their rent, leading to eviction proceedings by the landlord. Our 23rd word is arrest, which is a verb and a noun. The verb is defined as to take someone into custody or detain them, usually by a legal authority for alleged wrongdoing. The noun is defined as the act of taking somebody into custody or the state of being detained. An example for the verb would be, the police officer arrested the suspect and read them their rights. An example for the noun would be, the arrest of the notorious criminal brought relief and a sense of justice to the community. Our 24th word is arresting, which is an adjective that is defined as striking, attention-grabbing, or captivating in appearance, manner, or effect. For example, the artist's arresting paintings drew crowds at the gallery, leaving the viewers in awe of the vivid colors and intricate details. Our 25th word is aride, which is a verb that is defined as to please, satisfy, or delight someone, to bring pleasure or enjoyment. For example, the beautiful sunset arided the couple who sat on the beach, mesmerized by the color of the sky. Our 26th word is arrival, which is a noun that is defined as the act of reaching a destination or arriving at a place, the moment of reaching or appearing in a new location. For example, the arrival of the long-awaited package brought a smile to her face as she eagerly opened it. Our 27th word is arrive, which is a verb that is defined as to reach or get to a destination or place, to come to a certain point or situation. For example, the train is scheduled to arrive at the platform in 5 minutes. Our 28th word is arrogance, which is a noun that is defined as excessive pride, superiority, or self-importance, resulting in an inflated sense of one's own ability or worth. For example, his arrogance was evident in the way that he constantly belittled others and refused to listen to different perspectives. Our 29th word is arrogant, which is an adjective that is defined as having or displaying an exaggerated sense of one's own importance, abilities, or superiority, behaving in a haughty or condescending manner. For example, she had a reputation for being arrogant, always looking down on others and dismissing their opinions. Our 30th word is arrogate, which is a verb that is defined as to claim or seize without justification or authority, to assume or appropriate something, often arrogantly. For example, the dictator sought to arrogate power to himself, disregarding the rights and freedoms of the people. Our 31st word is arrow, which is a noun that is defined as a thin, pointed projectile or weapon with a shaft and pointed head shot from a bow. For example, the archer aimed carefully and released the arrow, watching it soar through the air toward the target. Our 32nd word is arsenal, which is a noun that is defined as a place or facility where weapons, ammunition, and military equipment are manufactured, stored, or maintained. For example, the Army's arsenal contained a vast array of firearms, artillery, and other equipment necessary for warfare. Our 33rd word is arson, which is a noun that is defined as the criminal act of intentionally setting fire to property, typically with malicious intent or for insurance fraud. For example, the police determined that the fire was a result of arson, and an investigation was launched to identify the perpetrator. Our 34th word is arsonist, which is a noun that is defined as a person who commits the crime of arson, deliberately setting fire to property. For example, the police arrested the arsonist responsible for the series of fires that had been plaguing the city. Our 35th word is art, which is a noun that is defined as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in visual forms such as painting, sculpture, or music, producing works that are appreciated for their beauty or emotional power. For example, the art gallery showcased a wide range of contemporary and traditional artworks, capturing the diversity and creativity of the artists. Our 36th word is arteries, which is a noun that is defined as blood vessels that carry oxygenated blood away from the heart to different parts of the body. For example, the blockage in the arteries caused reduced blood flow, leading to cardiovascular problems. Our 37th word is arterial, which is a noun that is defined as a small branch of an artery that leads to capillaries. For example, the arterioles played a crucial role in regulating blood flow and pressure within the circulatory system. Our 38th word is artery, which is a noun that is defined as a blood vessel that carries oxygenated blood away from the heart to different parts of the body. For example, the coronary artery supplies oxygen-rich blood to the heart muscle, ensuring its proper functioning. Our 39th word is artful, which is an adjective that is defined as clever, skillful, or crafty, especially in a deceptive or manipulative way. For example, the politician's artful speech convinced many people to support his campaign despite the questionable promises made. Our 40th word is arthritic, which is an adjective that is defined as relating to or affected by arthritis, which is the inflammation of one or more joints. For example, the arthritic pain in her knees made it difficult for her to climb stairs or walk long distances. Our 41st word is arthropod, which is a noun that is defined as an invertebrate animal of the phylum Arthropoda, characterized by having a segmented body, jointed limbs, and a hard exoskeleton, such as insects, spiders, and crustaceans. For example, the diversity of arthropods includes insects, spiders, scorpions, and various marine crustaceans. 42nd word is article, which is a noun that is defined as a piece of writing, usually nonfiction, that is published in a newspaper, magazine, or other publication, and typically explores a specific topic or provides information on a particular subject. It is also defined as a particular item or object, often of a specific type or kind. For example, the newspaper article discussed the impact of climate change on the local ecosystem. Our 43rd word is articled, which is an adjective that is defined as having entered into a legal agreement or contract, typically as an apprentice or student, which binds one to serve a master or employer for a specified period. For example, as an articled clerk, she gained practical experience and knowledge in a law firm before becoming a licensed attorney. Our 44th word is articulate, which is a verb and an adjective. The verb is defined as to express or convey ideas or thoughts clearly and effectively through speech or writing. The adjective is defined as having the ability to speak or write in a clear and coherent manner. An example for the verb would be, she was able to articulate her arguments persuasively during the debate. An example for the adjective would be, the professor was known for his articulate lectures that captivated the students. Our 45th word is articulated, which is an adjective that is defined as having parts connected by joints or movable hinges, allowing for flexibility or movement. For example, the articulated arms of the robot allowed it to perform precise movements and complete complex tasks. Our 46th word is articulation, which is a noun that is defined as the act or process of expressing thoughts, ideas, or sounds clearly and distinctly, the formation and pronunciation of sounds, words, or phrases. For example, the singer's exceptional articulation made every word of the song resonate with the audience. Our 47th word is artifact, which is a noun that is defined as an object, tool, or other item made by humans, usually of historical or cultural significance. For example, the museum displayed a collection of ancient artifacts, including pottery, jewelry, and sculptures. Our 48th word is artifice, which is a noun that is defined as clever or cunning devices or techniques used to deceive or trick others, a clever or skillful trickery or deception. For example, the magician amazed the audience with his artifice, performing illusions that seem impossible to explain. Our 49th word is artificer, which is a noun that is defined as a skilled craftsman or worker who creates or constructs things, especially using skillful techniques or craftsmanship. For example, the artificer meticulously crafted the intricate design of the jewelry, showcasing their talent and attention to detail. Our 50th word is artificial, which is an adjective that is defined as made or produced by human skill or intervention rather than occurring naturally, not genuine or natural. For example, the artificial flowers looked remarkably real, fooling many with their lifelike appearance. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.